Today we have with us Harkamal from Peggy's Ice Cream. Let's listen to his story and how his journey has been throughout. Hi Harkamal, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. How has your day been?
Great as usual.
That's great. And today we want to know more about Peggy's Ice Cream and how you came across the inspiration towards it. And that brings to my first question, that is, how did you find yourself to be inspired by the entire idea of ice cream, and how did Peggy's Ice Cream come into being?
Right. So the story behind an ice cream parlor initially. So I coming from a hospitality background. I used to manage a hotel, and then we started from a restaurant and a cafe. But what I realized was those restaurants and cafes, for us to quality to be maintained, I personally had to spend 12 hours, 14 hours there at the kitchen, at the outlet. That was something that was becoming a challenge for me to balance my life. So I wanted to do work, obviously, yes, but then travel is another thing, giving time to myself is another thing. So I've been traveling across some cities, some states, some countries, and then I realized there's this lack of great quality ice cream there. And that is something that can be managed from a base kitchens also. So that is how it came across. Then I happened to go to Dubai for a Gulf Food, that's an international food technological fair there.
Right.
And then I happened to meet a lady named Peggy. So that is how this name came up. Then we had a long discussion, exchanging information, realizing how ice cream and gelatos are. And then we again coming back to our base Chandigarh and curating this brand.
That's amazing, and we truly are in awe of the amazing flavor and the amazing quality that Peggy's provide. My second question to you would be, while you were, taking inspiration and working towards formulating the ice cream flavors, were there any challenges or obstacles that you faced? If any, how did you overcome
Obviously, there are challenges still today. This is our 6th or 7th year in running. There's still challenges every day that we face. But yes, so the customer, the audience have been actually a family to us. Now we've got more than 30 flavors that we do. But out of those, more than 50% are something that out of people's recommendations and suggestions we've curated. Like there's this flavor berry land where people wanted all the berries to come together in one flavor. Not just a typical strawberry or a blueberry or a raspberry or blackberry. They wanted us to, bring all of them together and make one flavor. And that till date is one of the highest selling flavors. So challenges, yes, trying to achieve the right quality, that's been the main priority. Taste, obviously, we've kept secondary. But yes, Chandigarh has rated us well. They've been a part of this journey.
Yeah, that's great. And I think the branches throughout the Tri-City, and it's growing, and I wish that it grows further and it reaches to its zenith. My next question to you would be, food trends is something that is very common now in this age of social media. How do you incorporate such trends within, the ice cream flavors that you keep on making?
Again, so as I said, it is all the consumers' demands that we put across.
Right.
So if people want a certain type of flavor, bring that in. Like I've told the story of Bayland, there was another salted caramel. Whosoever used to travel to Europe, that's one particular flavor that has been a hit across. So then we did our R&D, we did 3. So usually a single flavor takes about 3 to 4 months to develop and reach where it wants to be. So we tried, we dirtied our hands in R&D, and then we reached. So the flavor curation is something that we try to do. We try to learn from social media, through internet, people, through traveling, and the customers at the end.
Of course, I think that's
so we bring in a new flavor. If success, we continue. If they don't like it, obviously we shut it off.
That's good. My next question to you would be when did you realize that Peggy's Ice Cream is becoming popular? And can you share one incident where maybe a customer comes and tells you how much they love that?
We're enjoying this journey of popularity, not as popular as we would want. But there was this instance, very few people know about this. And this was even before we were as popular. That was before COVID. So Chanvi Kapoor, a big name in this Bollywood industry. So she happened to visit a store in Sector 10 Chandigarh, and we usually open very late in the morning because it's obviously an ice cream bar. So she waited for about 20-30 minutes outside our store just to have an ice cream, I believe, from Peggy's. So that was a great thing for us. Somebody from Mumbai knows our brand and wants to have it. And even better achievement was the very next day. She came again and she brought along Kartik Aryan. So that was another win for us. Then we realized, okay, we're on the right path. And another thing, so if you remember in Chandigarh, there was a 20-day shutdown for that Sector 10 market. There was some controversy going on. So while we were shut, we used to take 100 calls a day. People used to travel 200 kilometers, 300 kilometers. We've got people from Shimla coming, calling us for our orders. So we used to prepare it in the Zirakpura base kitchen and then we used to give it to them. That has happened for our hot chocolates. We used to pack 10 kgs, 20 kgs of our hot chocolate and they used to take it to their home for a month or a 2 month for stock. So then we realized, okay, we're doing decent. People love us now. So keep continuing.
Yeah. I know you might not say your popularity is not as much as you would wish, but I think the love from people speaks for itself.
True.
Yes. My next question to you would be, you have some very unique flavors in your menu. Be it the Borough Market, strawberry and chocolate, or be it the Dubai's crackle coffee. Can you tell us a story behind it?
What happens is we introduce 10 new things and out of those one is something that goes viral.
Yeah.
That is also, a lot of people say that this has gone viral, but they don't see the struggle behind it. There have been 10 products that have been shelved off before this one product that has hit the spot.
Right.
But obviously again, social media is one thing that keeps on telling us trend, and I personally love to travel, explore, go out for food and trying things on. And then if it comes across, yes, people they love there.
That's great. And have you ever had this time where a customer comes and tells you that you can make some things better? Like, can you tell me an instance where you could incorporate their
criticism is a part of this game, obviously.
Yes,
there are positive sides to it, there are negative sides that demotivate us also at times. And also in this industry, obviously you want to please everybody, but that is not happening.
Right.
Even if you achieve 95%, you would still want to go to another 1%, 2 more percent. But yes, we take criticism. We try to incorporate some changes if they want. But we have to stick to our roots also. We cannot change something based on just 1 or 2 people. So the majority, yes, they have to be happy, and they are now.
Yeah, definitely they are, including me, honestly. My next question to you would be, because you're a young entrepreneur, what is that one advice that you would like to give the young entrepreneurs out there who want to try out their culinary practices?
I'm not in a position to suggest or guide somebody. One thing that I've learned or still learning through my journey is consistency. So you'll have to be consistent, you'll have to believe in yourselves. Easier said than done, but be consistent and probably there would come a day that you'll be happy that you stuck to your roots.
That's great. And if you had to name one, 1-star item or 1-star dish from your menu currently,
I wish I could do that, but that's tough for me.
Yeah.
I can segregate. So in ice cream, there's a salted caramel.
Right.
In yogurts that we recently launched, there's this blueberry flavor. And in waffles, we've got a Nutella waffle. A lot of the new things that are coming up. So in each category, there is one particular thing that.
That's great. But which is your favorite?
Everything. Obviously, this is what I have to say. But there's this one flavor, cookies and cream, because it has Oreo and the base is made out of French vanilla.
Right.
So that's a very basic flavor, yes, but that is something that I love. And also it's one of the cheapest here.
Of course.
So I have to bill, so I am happy with that.
Tell me something, because you are in the ice cream industry, how are you staying this fit?
Okay, so a lot of people ask me that. They even ask me, do you also consume your ice creams? And that's been actually a story for myself. So it's been almost 8 months, so I crossed a figure of 100 kgs for myself. And then I decided I'll go on this journey to reduce my weight, but then also I'll stay balanced. And you won't believe, in about 7-8 months, I reduced 20 kgs, and every single day I used to consume minimum 1 scoop of ice cream. So that is something that needs to be broken down. Ice cream, we're trying to keep it healthy. That is one priority. That is how I market ourselves also.
Definitely.
So even if you're going to the gym regularly, this is one thing that you could consume.
That's great. And can you name a restaurant or a cafe in Chandigarh that you like to eat at, apart from your own, of course?
Well, there are many. There is this one, Oven Fresh. That is one brand that is actually the essence of Chandigarh, that represents Chandigarh. And you'll have to wait 30 minutes outside to have a seat, but this is one place that I cherish going to.
That's great. I think that's a classic out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. My next question to you would be, are there any new future plans or products that are in pipeline for Peggy's?
Yes. So every 3 or 4 months, there's something or the other thing that is new. So recently, we've also launched a new menu that a limited 3-item menu. That's something that has gone viral in different places in Italy. So I would invite you to come down and try it.
Definitely.
And as for future plans, yes, we are expanding. We're opening one more outlet now in Kharad. That would be one of the biggest outlet. And then we'll explore the other markets of Punjab and Delhi, and then towards the south of India. And probably one day throughout the world, yes.
Definitely, and I'm
Why
sure
not?
you would. I think your ice cream tastes amazing. Me as a customer, I think I love it. Being from Girl Power Talk, I would like to ask you one question. What is that one word or that one phrase that comes to your mind when you hear the name Girl Power Talk?
The first thing that strikes my mind is obviously Girl Power Talk. So it has to be something related to the empowerment of women and ladies in our society. So that is one thing that I thought, and now that I've visited, I could see so many young women who are running this big, huge show.
Yeah.
So happy also and proud about it.
Thank you so much, Harkamal. So Harkamal, another question to you would be, you have incorporated healthier alternatives in the ice cream industry. So what is your secret towards sourcing such ingredients?
So how we try to set ourselves apart from other ice cream brands and dessert brands is the best kind of sourcing that we could. So for a chocolate flavor, we've got about 5-7 chocolates. But the sourcing comes from different continents, different countries. So we've got 6 countries that sources different cocoa beans, the chocolate powders and all that. And even as for fruits, so majorly berries are something that are frozen, squeezed, and then we get it from Italy. That makes the job easier, obviously, yeah.
Of course.
So we don't have to be, wary of the quality.
Yes.
The berries are obviously as amazing as it could be.
Yes.
That is something that helps us, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I think the freshness and the quality always speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But I think thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
answering. And one last fun question to you would be, if you could attribute, one dish or one cuisine to us, to our organization, Girl Power Talk, what would that dish or cuisine be?
That's a tough question. But I think that would be affogato.
Right.
Because affogato has a vanilla which is sweet, then
Yeah.
it's got an espresso shots which
Yeah.
is very bitter. So that is how I would want women to be. So they're sweet when they need to be, they are bitter when they need to be, and that's the right balance. And that is one thing that I'll dedicate to it.
I think that's perfectly put out actually.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for answering our questions today, and we loved having you here. And
Yeah.
all the best for your future ventures, and we wish all the best to Peggy's.
Thank you so
in
much.
future
Thank you.
journey.
Keep supporting, and
Of
do
course.
pay us a visit for the new menu now.
Thank you.
All
Have a
right.
great
Thank
day.
you.